It shows up. So I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like we don't need money and money is not important and it's not a tool that we need to keep moving through this life. We're not going to sit up here and say that at all. We're not going to have that perspective at all. I'm just telling you that right now. Just because I'm going to go in about our obsession with money doesn't mean for 1 second that I do not recognize that we don't need our dollars. We need them damn dollars. We need them. But let me tell you what the Bible says. The Bible also, and this is, I'm not going to get overly religious with you on this stream, but I want to point out a few things for those of you who call yourself Christians and call yourself trying to live right, trying to take something from the word and trying to apply it to your life. Let me say this. The Bible cautions every one of us to not become a slave to debt. So even the Bible says it's okay to make money. The Bible also emphasizes for us to be financially responsible. The Bible doesn't even say that you can't have no money. The Bible doesn't even say that you can't have a lot of money. The Bible doesn't say that you can't chase it to a degree. The Bible doesn't say that you can't stack it. The Bible doesn't say you can't do none of that. Proverbs 22:7. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is the slave to the lender. Debt can create a burden that limits freedom and opportunity. So we're not saying that money is the corruptible thing. Money is useful in its proper context. You know, what about Romans 13:8? It says, let no debt remain outstanding. The Bible saying, pay your damn bills. Kofa, I see you in the chat. Nigga, pay your bills. The Bible said pay the bill. Let me clean it up for kosher. The Quran tells you to pay the bills, kosher. Kofa. Kofa, pay your damn bills. The Quran says pay your goddamn bills, Kofa. Pay your goddamn bills. The only debt that the Bible says that you can incur, whatever the hell the word, y'all know what I'm trying to say. The Romans 13:8, the one that says, let no debt remain outstanding. There is an exception to that rule. There is a debt that you can let remain outstanding, and that is except the continuing debt to love one another. That's the only debt you can be in. That's according to Romans 13:8. You don't believe me? That's why I'm giving you what it is, so you go look the shit up yourself. What about Hebrews 13:5? Keep your lives free from the love of money and be content. Be content with what you have, because God has and will never, and this is a quote, he said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. He wants you to be content. He wants you to be content. Shout out to my boy Kofa with the $10 super chat. Somebody say money. You're damn right. We talking about money today, Kofa. Support black male media. Hey, y'all, hey, Kofa, because you gave me a $10 super chat, I got a $10 super chat walk for you, brother, and I think you're gonna love it, okay? Here's what I call the $10 cesarean.
Obvious, you been used to lame. You never been this high, these drugs is private plane. All these niggas defraud, they can't come near this lane. CONCRAT, that's my game. Million sprint on change versus diamond ring.
That's what my boy Kofa for the $10 super chat, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate my guest in the back is, see, y'all can't see my guest in the back. My guest in the back is shaking their head at me, boy. They shaking my. I'm a man, ain't I? I'm a man, ain't I? I'm a man, ain't I? Let's talk about content, because we often talk about ambition a lot, and like women talk about how they want their men to have all this goddamn ambition. But let's talk about content. Hebrews 13:5 says, keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. The word content seems to really, really, really trigger a lot of black women, a lot of women in general. I tell people all the time, men build their lives to obtain their goals, to complete their goals, and to enjoy them.